Oh, we are live. Hi, everyone. Hi. Thank you for showing up. My name is Charity. Those who haven't watched me go live on my pages, um, right now I'm live on my private page. That means that most of you probably know me personally. And I do have a lot of you that follow me that might not know me personally, but it's all right. We are here to talk about mindset. Why is mindset a big issue, a big deal in everything that you want to do? Everything. So, we'll be talking about mindset, we'll be talking about um, plan B, of earning, having multiple sources of income, and we will dig deeper into one of the sources that we have that has changed so many people's lives, including mine. So let's take it out. It is a cool 5:30 p.m. on a Thursday from here. I believe people in Uganda are already sleeping and some parts of Africa, of course. But here in the States, it's just a normal evening. It's sunny outside. So, those who know me, I came from Uganda. I came and met my husband here. And back home, I was in healthcare. I did orthopedics for that matter. So I was in healthcare. But then when I got here, everybody was talking about going back to school and doing nursing. And I was like, nursing? That's not my field. But that is the quickest way for us immigrants to penetrate the system. And I looked back home at how nurses were, and I was like, well, I did nursing. I did a small part introduction to nursing when I was doing my orthopedics back home. So I didn't see it being a big deal if I was to do it because I already knew anatomy and physiology and all those cool stuff because I'd already done them. So I thought it was just around there and making beds, giving people giving patients medications and but I didn't know that the training here is different from back home. Like the training here is specific. I, being the person that was coming from a third world country and coming to a first or developed country, damn it, there was a big change, y'all. But I thank God that in this country people speak English, so the education was in English. Um, so I was like, cool. So then I joined the nursing school. I didn't expect it to be as hard as I found it to be, having had prior experience in healthcare. But boy, oh boy, I went through it with mm, pregnancy back to back and managed to graduate with my third child barely days. I remember I had her on the same day of graduation. So I didn't even attend the graduation. She was my graduation prize. So when I look at her, I'm like, these are the many years I've been in nursing. Anyways, so then I'm like, now I have a job in nursing, so I can do nursing. But remember, now I have children, three for that matter, all under the 10, actually under 5. And me and my husband, we were alternating. My husband usually works nights, and I was working nights, but on different days, so that there is always someone at home with the kids. We sat down and we decided no, we can't take our children to a daycare. Let's just have our children home. We shall manage. Um, so we did that for a couple of years. Um, Having the little children, you are a full time nurse, and then you have a home to take care of. It started becoming too much. So then I ended up having even two jobs, whereby one was my full time and the other one was my part time. And then with the little ones, honestly, it was too much. There were days that I felt like I couldn't make it, but by the grace of God, I made it. And with the support of family, we pushed through. Here and there, we would get living in nannies that would stay with us for a few days and then would leave. So then we would get back to square zero. That showed me that nobody's going to take up my course. I have to bear it myself. And there were days that were really so hard. You're coming from work, you're tired, you're frustrated, you're burnt out, and you still have to sleep. Honestly, when I was working night shifts, I would sleep for only 4 hours. And once the kids were up, running around the house, I wouldn't sleep anymore. Like any other mother, you're like, what is going on? Then I had to wake up and start preparing meals. And then before I know it, it's time to go back to work. Until that day when I was driving from work in the morning back home, I fell asleep on the steering wheel coming back home. I find myself off the road.
Mommy,
I felt
can
like,
I walk? Mommy, can I walk with Lily?
okay.
Lily,
So,
can I
me
walk with her? Can I walk with
to
that?
where?
With Lily.
Okay.
We all need to walk where? With Lily. Where? I don't know where.
So, that was a close call. I woke up and found my car literally on the grass on the side of the road. I was going to hit a tree and I bounced back right away back into the road. And that was a call for me. I need to change something. I have little ones that I have to live for. I cannot lose my life right now because of working longer hours without getting enough rest. And what did I have to do? I started thinking of something different from nursing. But what would that be? What would that be? I kept pushing and pushing and pushing with the two jobs. One in the night, the other one, like it was getting too much. It was getting too much. I prayed about a change, y'all. I'm a Christian. I was born in a Christian home. I do pray. And one time I just went to my knees. I prayed and cried to the Lord to provide me with a solution to the problems that I was going through. I didn't know what solution would be. I went into financial professions. I got my license. I did it for a year, but I didn't like it because it needed me to go looking for people, to have people sit down and me teaching them about the benefits of having an insurance for their families. And some you would be convincing people, and then you had to be on training 24/7. Like you needed to be on training, and then I had other chores to do in the house if I'm off from work, and that didn't go well with me. Anyway, I wasn't where I needed to be. I felt like there was still a missing puzzle, but what was that? So then one day, I visited an old friend. We went to school with her. She's a nurse, and she introduced me to an online business. And I was like, I need to know about it. Um, I don't have any experience with online businesses. I don't have, it's not that I'm that tech savvy. Yes, I know how to use a computer, but I don't know a lot of stuff. So I was open, I was ready. Do you know finding someone in a squatting position and you push them forward, you push them backwards, you come from the front and push them backwards, they will immediately fall. I was in that position. I was ready to go for anything that would take me out of the misery that I was in. So that's how I joined the online business. This is what happened. She gave me a website. I registered there and watched a free webinar. I watched it was 90 minutes, but I said, you know what? I want this. It doesn't matter how long it will take me, but I will watch it because I want to know. I want to know what it is. And if it can work for other people, it will certainly work for me because I'm a go getter. So I listened to that webinar and I did my research as well and decided that this is what I was going to do. Nobody convinced me into it. Nobody pushed me into it. I made the decision that this is what I was going to do. It doesn't matter how long it takes for me to break through, but this is what I was going to do. And I joined. So I had to pay a one-time membership fee of 149 US dollars. One-time membership fee. I don't have to keep paying it. I was like, cool. And my friend told me that. And if you pay that 149 and you don't like what you see, you can get your money back within 30 days, guaranteed. I was like, cool. I went in, but what I saw, I liked it and was even curious to know what more is out there, how people are making money from this system. So I went ahead and then I met with the coach. I sat one on one with her, is a she, and we talked. I told her why I wanted a second source of income, moreover, an online one, how I'm not having enough time with my family, milestones with my children. Honestly, I would be working weekends, I would be working holidays, I would not call out because one of my children or any of my children is sick. I would not call out because I don't have a nanny. So I was always tense. I was always stressed out. So then I joined the business. And after meeting the coach, telling the coach what I wanted and how I wanted to run this business, she guided me. And then I started the business. Of course, there is some capital that is necessary, like any other business. You put in capital, but it will depend on how fast you want to run in this business. So, quick, I put in my capital and then I start the training. I love the training step by step, things that I had always seen on social media. I didn't know that now I could do them. I had proper training. You get it? You would wonder how such posts come up, how people put captions, but you didn't have anybody to teach you. But now it was official. I had videos that I can even right now go back and listen to because maybe that time I was rushing, I was hungry to finish up the training and start. So I started the business, I started the training, and I was able to start my online, my own Facebook page, open up my own YouTube channel, and start interacting with people. What I like with this business is you just use social media to reach out to the audience. And the system that is automated brings the people to you. You don't go looking for the people. And then the people reach out to you. They're like, we've seen you talking about this. We are interested. Then you give them that information and you let them decide on their own. No pressure. I loved it. I loved it. Me being an introvert who was shy on social media, I was here enjoying myself, staying up late like as if I was reading for another degree. And I loved it. I loved it. And I still love it. So once I started, I ended up cutting off my part time job and stayed with my full time job. So now I was back to one job. When I'm off, I'm doing my business. I sit in my little office you see right here, and I'm able to do things. All I needed was an internet, a device, smartphone for that matter, a laptop or a smartphone. But you're gonna need internet, folks, for sure. You're gonna need it. Then I started, but I felt that relief. I felt like this is what I have been looking for. I felt like I had found the missing puzzle. It doesn't matter how long it takes, but I've already gotten the missing puzzle. I didn't need to have certificates to start this business. All I needed was a legit ID because this business is legit, so they're gonna need your ID, government issued. You're gonna need your address and you're gonna need a Visa card, the same card you use. And the good thing is, you start earning right away once you have your funnel or website up and running. Then you start having people go through your website and registering under you, and that's how you start making money when they join the business. Okay, so the system is there, an automated system. I love the fact that I could run it at my own pace when I'm off and nobody is pushing me, or Charity, wake up, or the alarm is going off, or you didn't deliver this. Honestly, being in healthcare, it is a lot of work for us. And if you're to do it until you retire, it is a lot. I wonder how those nurses that do nursing until they retire, how they do it. Moreover, I'm on the med-surg floor. I know people who are working in ICU, who are working in high demand areas. So me not having enough time with my children, I found this as the real thing for me. It was a great opportunity, it was a blessing, and I still say that if you are a busy mom out there that feels overwhelmed, feels like you're not having time with your family and you're looking for a solution, look no further. Come, let's give you the free information and you decide on your own to do it or not to do it. But no matter how long you're going to turn around, you might watch me say this today and you're still waiting and watching. If you know this is the thing for you, go ahead and do it. I know a lot of us are always on social media just scrolling through, seeing what other people are posting, and then you come across ads and you're like, what kind of ad is this? This is another scam, and you don't want to click on it. Definitely, there are so many businesses out there that are scams, and there are also some that are legit. I have to tell you that ours is legit. Is legit. Here in the States, we file what we call 1099. That's what we get. And those who are still working, you get W-2. I think in Canada it's something to do with 10 something, 10-4, and then Australia as well. So all immigrant mothers, if you want to make a side income, come for this business. You don't have to have a prior experience in business. You don't have to be so good with computers. We train you. And if you are this person that is shy, you don't want to have your face in the social media, we will show you how to post content without showing your real face. Everything is provided for. You just need the mindset. That's why I have the title that why the mindset, a positive mindset, is important for this business. So if you're out there and you need to get more information, you reach out. Send me a message that you're interested, and I will give you the access to the free webinar so that you can listen to it. It could be the missing puzzle that you've been looking for, like I was. Okay? My African mothers, please, please don't kill yourself. I was just talking to my sister, there is someone out there, a nurse, that is stressing up about what is happening here in the States. Federal employees, state employees are being laid off. Laid off. You've been with a company for so many years, and all of a sudden you're being laid off. Now, what do you have on the side? Your bills are not going to wait for you, although you're going to be compensated until you get another job. That is a setback. This is to show you that as long as you're still in a job, anything can happen and you lose that job. But if you have your own business, it will not leave you, it will be with you because you're the boss. And another thing with our business, it is generational. So even if you're not able to run it anymore, your spouse can run it, your children can run it. So if you have older children, you have nothing to lose. So many people in the States don't know what the future is with their jobs right now because there is a lot of changes. You don't want to be in the shoes. Be comfortable, be confident that you can still earn even if you can't show up at your job. And we use social media, we use online. Internet is always here. It's always here. If you don't have Wi Fi, you have bundles. You have your smartphone that is working. You can still run your business from anywhere you go on vacation. You still use and run your business. You will still earn. We have so many business partners that go on vacation and come back to paychecks in their uh, um, mailboxes. Look at all the checks. This is how the checks come in looking. Hmm? This is how the checks come in looking. So you get checks like this, and in your mailboxes, you are seated at home, you go check in your mailbox and you find checks like this. This is how they look like, and it is real checks. That's how we get paid. So do not sit on the fence for long. It might fall down and you go with it. Like, what is going on right now? Come, let's show you the best way to keep your business running. Trust in your instincts. If your instincts are telling you that you need to find another source of income, go for it. Look around. And if you're out there and you're getting this information, but you think this is not your interest, and you know somebody somewhere is suffering, we have stay home mothers who are looking after their children. But when they go to school, they're just at home, they're working out, they're cooking. You can as well run your business like that. You still be home cooking, you still be home working out, you still be home doing laundry. You can still run your business. We have so many ways of supporting you, even financially. We will support you as long as you have that correct mindset. We will show you. This business is not only for nurses, it's also for busy moms. It's also for anybody who wants to start a side hustle or anybody who wants to start an online business, a legitimate online hustle for that matter. Okay. All right. Thank you for information. My website is right here. All right. My internet is stable again. So have a blessed evening. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I'll see you on the inside. If anybody has any questions, you just post it. I will answer your questions, or give me a direct message, and I will answer you as well with anything that concerns this business. But start from that webinar. Start from that webinar. Watch it. It has information that you cannot believe is out there, and that is real. Okay. All right. You take care, guys, and God bless you. Okey doke.